Assalamu alaikum. I am Malik Farooq, lecturer of zoology by Higher Secondary Langate. My dear students, as we were dealing with the topic assisted reproductive technologies, lastly, we saw that the infertility in case of males or in case of females, there are several causes for this infertility. In case of females, there is tubal infertility, idiopathic infertility, malformation, diseases like gonorrheal infections, leukorrhea, etc. In case of males, there is oligosperma, azoosperma, absolute impotency, cryptorchidism, and so many causes. The topic of the day is assisted reproductive technologies, which include the following. Number first, it is a test tube baby. Number second, it is gift. Number third, ICSI. And number four, AI. First of all, we will discuss what is the test tube baby. Definition: the technique of in vitro fertilization IVF and in vitro development followed by the embryo transfer ET in the uterus of the normal female to start the development and finally leading to the normal birth is called test tube baby. History: first attempt to produce test tube baby was made by an Italian scientist, Dr. Pitursi, in 1959, although this human baby survived for only 29 days. But his experiment opened a new field of biological science. The first test tube baby was born to Lassie and Gilbert Brown on July 25, 1978 in the Oldham, England. Mrs. Brown had obstructed fallopian tubes. Dr. Patrick Stoppy and Dr. Robert Edwards, both from England, experimented on Mrs. Brown successfully. The world's first test tube baby, a baby girl, was named as the Lucy Joy Brown. Later test tube babies were also born in Australia, United States, and some other countries. India's first test tube baby was born on 3rd October 1978 in Kolkata. Her name was Kanupriya Agrawal and was created by Dr. Subhash Mukherjee. This test tube baby was an inspiration to those which have, as I have already told you, which has this problem of infertility. For example, in case of females, it is tubal infertility, it is idiopathic infertility, it is malformation. In case of males, it is oligosperma, it is azoosperma, it is absolute impotency, it is cryptorchidism. These couples are being taken to those centers where there is this facility is available. What is the procedure involved in it? It involves the following steps. Number first, removal of unfertilized ovum from the reproductive tract of a female with the help of a laparoscope. It involves the following steps. Number first, we should remember it, removal of unfertilized ovum. वो ओम जो फर्टिलाइज नहीं हुआ है उसको हम रिमूव करते हैं from the reproductive tract of a female with the help of a laparoscope. Number B, ovum is kept under aseptic conditions. And number C, then it is fusion of sperm and ovum in a cultural medium outside the female body to form the zygote. And number D, a zygote is stimulated to develop into a vitro after 32 celled stage. इन 3-4 मेथड्स इसमें हम इन्वॉल्व करते हैं. नंबर फर्स्ट, रिमूवल ऑफ अनफर्टाइज्ड ओवम फ्रॉम द रिप्रोडक्टिव ट्रैक्ट ऑफ ए फीमेल. पहले हम मेडिकल वर्ल्ड जो डॉक्टर होते हैं, माने जाने डॉक्टर एक्सपर्ट्स इस पे, वो एक ओवम को जो फर्टिलाइज नहीं हुआ है उसको लेप्रोस्कोप के ज़रिए बाहर निकालते हैं. देन ओवम इज़ केप्ट अंडर एसेप्टिक कंडीशंस उस ओम को फिर बड़े मतलब केयर के साथ रखा जाता है, देन उसमें फ्यूज़ किया जाता है स्पर्म इन ए कल्चरल मीडियम आउटसाइड द फीमेल बॉडी टू फॉर्म ए जाइगोट, और वही जाइगोट हम किस लेवल तक ले जाते हैं, 32 सेल्ड स्टेज. The figure here is Louis Brown, born in July 7, 1978, was the first test tube baby. Her birth was a successful culmination of 15 years' work by the two British scientists, Dr. Patrick Stopey, 1913 to 1988, and Dr. Robert Edwards, 1925. Then, as I was discussing with you, that there are 5 points, involvement of 5 points in this. Number first, removal of unfertilized ovum, then ovum is kept under aseptic conditions, then fusion of sperm and ovum in a cultural medium, then zygote is stimulated to develop into vitro up to 32 cell stage. उसके बाद developing of embryo is implanted. Developing of embryo is implanted in an endometrium of uterus at 16 or 32 cell stage, so the pregnancy in the woman starts and further development of the child continues in the womb till it is born. जो पहला 5वां पॉइंट है इसमें, डेवलपिंग एम्ब्रियो, यानी जाइगोट को स्टिमुलेट किया हमने 32 सेल स्टेज तक, उसके बाद एम्ब्रियो को डेवलप इम्प्लांट किया जाता है ऑन द एंडोमेट्रियम ऑफ यूट्रस इनटू 16 और 32 सेल स्टेज, सो द प्रेगनेंसी इन द वुमन स्टार्ट्स एंड फर्दर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द चाइल्ड कंटिन्यूज इन द वॉर्म टिल इट इज बॉर्न. इसमें सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है? इट इज़ ए बोन टू इनफर्टाइल मदर्स, यानी जो इनफर्टाइल मदर्स होते हैं जिनके पास ये प्रॉब्लम होती है कि जो है जिनको प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है कि वो फर्टिलाइजेशन को नहीं होता है, इट्स ए बून. नंबर बी, इट कैन बी यूज फॉर द मैन विद ओलिगोस्पर्म लो स्पर्म काउंट, और उन आदमियों के लिए जिनका लो स्पर्म काउंट हो, वो बच्चा प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर सकते हैं, कंसीव नहीं कर को ये मतलब प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है, तो उसके लिए भी ये एक सुविधा है. Number third, old superior cows can donate oocytes. Number D, embryos can be frozen and preserved in embryo tank for 10 years for future use. And इसके अलावा in very rare cases, surrogate mother may have to be used to bring up in vitro fertilized ovum to maturity. अब इसके बाद जो इसके टाइप्स जो हैं, ऑन द बेस ऑफ स्टेज ऑफ एम्ब्रियो ट्रांसफर एंड साइट ऑफ ट्रांसफर, देयर आर 2 मेथड्स. नंबर फर्स्ट, गिफ्ट, एंड नंबर it is there are 2 types. Number first is zift, and number second IUT, intrauterine transfer. First of all, we will discuss the zift, zygote intrafallopian transfer. It involves the transfer of either zygote or embryo at 8 blastopore stage in the fallopian tube of the female. Number second, IUT, it involves transfer of an embryo with more than 8 blastomeres, especially at 16 or 32 cell stage in the uterus of the female. इसके बाद इसका आता है गिफ्ट, यानी gamete intrafallopian transfer. This technique is employed for the females with prolonged sterility but having at least one pertinent fallopian tube. This is especially useful where the femri fail to capture the ovum, or females having sperm antibodies in their cervical secretions. It involves the transfer of washed sperms and harvested ova to ampulla of the fallopian tube with the help of a laparoscope. Fertilization and cleavage occurs in the fallopian tube. ये जो गिफ्ट है गमीट इंट्रा फॉलोपियन ट्यूब ट्रांसफ़र, इसमें क्या होता है इस टेक्निक में, दिस टेक्निक इज़ एम्प्लॉयड फॉर द फीमेल्स, ये फीमेल्स के लिए ये टेक्निक इस्तेमाल किया जाता है विद प्रोलॉन्ग्ड स्टाइलिटी, जिनको बहुत देर तक स्टाइलिटी हो, लेकिन उनमें एक चीज़ ये है कि उनका फॉलोपियन ट्यूब जो है वो थोड़ा बहुत काम कर रहा है वहाँ क्या, लेकिन एक प्रॉब्लम वहाँ होती है कि उनकी जो फेमरी है जो ओम को कैच करने में नाकाम रहती है, उस पे ये चीज़ की जाती है, उसी में गमीट इंट्राफेलोपियन ट्रांसफ़र की जाती है। इसके बाद इसका एक और मेथड है, दैट इज़ ICSI intracytoplasmic superimmunization. This will be discussed in the next lecture. Thank you me for watching my videos. Thank you.